Hi guys, welcome to our first video. Today I'm going to talk about iron deficiency anemia and my own personal story and what I did to battle with iron deficiency anemia all naturally. It's all natural guys. If you're interested, please stay tuned. So first of all, let's talk about what is anemia and what happens in anemia, the symptoms especially. With me, I had extreme fatigue, extreme tiredness. I'm always tired. I can't do any simple chores. I would rather save my energy because I would feel constantly exhausted. It's beyond impossible sometimes that you can't even get out of the bed or walk up the stairs or play with your child, that kind of severe symptoms. And for most of the people it's like, oh, it doesn't really make sense. Yeah, you're tired, then what? No, so basically it's that kind of tiring is you can't even carry out the normal conversation. For example, with me, I had to take a deep breath after every 3 words, and I would rather not converse with people because I would want to save that energy just to get past that day. And mornings are normally bad for me, and those were one of my symptoms. And then pale skin, purple, dark circles that wouldn't go away at all, and also constant palpitation of the heart and constant pain on your left side of the chest. Iron deficiency anemia is simply because iron is deficient in person's body, and sometimes it can be because vitamin B12 is deficient, or sometimes hemoglobin drops down with ferritin level. Ferritin is stored iron, and in my case it was ferritin level dropped down along with the vitamin D. Sometimes anemia can be because it's hereditary or it's autoimmune triggered. So guys, here's a little disclaimer. I'm not saying that my way is the best way to battle it. Everyone has their own way, everyone has their own opinion and their own ethics, and this is not to tell you what you must do, because I'm not a professional, but I had some logic behind why I adopted certain eating ways, because it just all made sense to me, and I will explain that. So here are the things that I did. The number one thing that I did is eat muscle meat. And guys, most of the time, like, I ate animal kingdom food, and it's only because animal foods are so easily absorbed in your body. So number two thing that I did is I ate liver. And yes, liver is not tasty, but it's one of the most superfood in the world, and it's so cheap. And it is full of nutrients and vitamin. Anything that you need in your body is so rich. Liver is cheap, but it has 3 times more iron level than any muscle meat out there, and I was shocked. And liver is from animal, so it's a heme iron, and it will be absorbed very easily in your body. Liver, I ate around 250 grams to anywhere between 500 grams every single day. It is very, very good for you guys. Number 3 thing that I did is eat lamb's heart. Heart has twice the amount of iron than any muscle meat out there. So a heart, you can do heart if you can't do liver, but a bit greater quantity, and obviously the protein and fats will be a bit more. And just if you're watching out the calories, then do calculate your macros. So in this period I wasn't trying to lose any weight, so my daily intake of calorie was 2000 calorie, and I ate heart every single day around 250 grams to 300 grams. So number 4 thing I did every single day is eat salmon or mackerel or salmon roe or seafood, sometimes combine them with seaweed and caviar and prawns and smoked salmon depending on the day. Salmon and mackerel, they are very good. Mackerel has quite decent amount of iron as well, and all the seafoods are good with selenium and iodine. You need iodine and selenium to regulate your thyroid hormones as well. It really helps you. Number 5 thing that you must do is incorporate some vitamin C with every meal that you consume. Vitamin C can come in the form of lemon, sauerkraut, or apple cider vinegar, and I would just switch it around, but yeah, take some vitamin C with every other meal. So vitamin C in this case will act like your best friend, which is gonna boost that iron absorption in your body, especially the iron that you take in every meal. Obviously, we know that vitamin C helps with the cracked skin. It's going to help heal that cracked lips, chapped palms, or the fingers. So guys, like, I'm going to talk about the tips that's going to help you a lot, and what you must not do in any circumstances when you are trying to recover from anemia. Tip number 1, stop drinking that coffee. Yes, you heard it right. Coffee coffee is so bad in anemia. Coffee tastes good, and I have been an coffee addict, but I found out that coffee reduces iron absorption by 70%, and that's a huge amount, guys, and I wasn't prepared to do that, so I gave up coffee. Tip number 2, this is the interesting one, that is stop drinking green tea. Yes, you heard it. And it was hard for me to believe because I was a green tea drinker, and I know it's very good for antioxidant, but in anemia case it's really bad for you, and even normal teas, they are really bad for you, so give up green tea. And third point, guys, don't be shocked. Well, I know you'll be shocked. Stop drinking or eating anything dairy that is calcium rich food. Calcium rich food, yes, you heard it right. Calcium, I love calcium. I mean, I love dairy, I love milk, I love cheese, I love cream cheese, any kind of cheese, I love them. But calcium that we normally find in dairy products is not good for iron absorption. Iron binds with calcium, or calcium binds with iron, hence it blocks the absorption of iron in our body, and we will not absorb them, hence we will be deficient in the long run. So before this experiment, before me trying to recover myself from anemia, I was practicing ketogenic diet, and in my ketogenic diet I ate lot of iron rich food, guys, like for 1.5 years, bags full of spinach, shallots, broccolis, nuts, almonds, anything you say that have loads of iron, and stigna too, all that stuff, but it still depleted my iron level. I still deplete my iron level, and I got to that point that my level was 7, and it was a shocker to me. I'm a huge proponent of ketogenic diet, but in my case, in anemia, the shot, the spinach, all the non-heme iron, they don't get absorbed in the body, and there must be a reason. There must be this anti-nutrient properties. It just didn't work for me, and this time around I just didn't want it to take chances. I just wanted to heal myself as soon as possible. I wanted to feel normal again. Before you ask me why didn't I take spirulina, or spirulina is not in my list, because I found out that spirulina can be dangerous when it's not cultivated properly or organically or safely. So if you know the source, then please be sure to take it. It's really, really good, and it does have good healing properties as well. So my initial reading was 7, and by the end of 4 weeks it's 28, and I'm extremely proud of myself. I'm still taking the same measures because I want my ferritin level to be around 150 or 160. I think that's a good healthy range for me to have. I still haven't gone to gym because I want to preserve that ferritin, and it's actually funny that you will lose iron even through sweat. So prior to this, I was doing heavy intensity cardios, high interval training, a lot of strength training, and I would sweat like a pig. Thank you so much, guys, for watching the video. I really hope that I helped some people out there today. Please do leave a comment down below and hit that like button and bell icon, and so we'll see you soon. Bye.